guys, I just wanted to come on here and pass along some information. I had a question asked on my last video of the hunt that I was doing. What was the settings that I was using on the XP Deus II? So I wanted to relay that information to everyone and let them know I was using the new NC Field program that I showed on the live stream from Friday night. But this version of the NC Field program was a little bit different than what I showed. Remember, when we showed that NC Field program, we were basically looking at hunting in a highly mineralized or highly fertilized area to take out some of that constant falsing and stuff that would come with the highly mineralized soil. So what I decided to do on this hunt that I went on Saturday was I decided to test the NC Field, but set it up in the traditional way that I was sort of using with the sweeper program. So what I did was I basically made a very minor adjustment, which was I went to the max frequency of 40 kilohertz. Again, it was turned down to 15 kilohertz when we showed it on the live stream the other night. So I went to 40 kilohertz on the max frequency, and that was really the main difference there. But again, I'm going to walk you guys through this program. And again, it was asked by one of my viewers if I would share the settings again. So I decided I would make an individual video to show those settings. Now, once again, as I always say in the disclaimer, this works great in my soil. So my soil is mild, sandy. I thought that running this with the sensitive program tends to help not dig as much iron as sensitive full tones. So that's why I was using it, because I wanted to see if it really worked and I wouldn't dig as many nails or wouldn't dig pieces of pot iron, which I see quite frequently. And with sensitive full tones, sometimes I will dig some of those pieces because they can fool you on some occasions. So what I've done is I'm running the sensitive program and I'm setting it up with these settings. So I'm going to show you these settings on this video. You can set yours up like this if you choose so. Just remember, like I said, it works great in mild sandy soil, which is what I'm mainly hunting in, very neutral soil. It might not work the same in your area. You can adjust it to match your site the way that you would like to. Basically going in and changing the settings. That's the wonderful thing about the XP Deus II, is that you can adjust those settings to match any site or any situation that you want to hunt with. But these were the settings that I was using on this last hunt, where I found an unbelievable Civil War General Service button, which this site had been hunted very hard. It's been hunted for over 4 years, and this button was still hiding in there. I snuck it out using the sensitive program and was super excited to get that. So stay tuned. I'm going to share these settings, and again, if you like to use them, that's great. If you don't, no harm, no foul. I just wanted to pass it along because someone asked me to, and you can try it out for yourself, see if it works for you, and that's all this is. But if you haven't already, once again, please hit that like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. We're passing along some information to you guys to try to help everyone be successful out in the field. So here it is. Without further ado, one more time, here is the NC Field program that I was using on my last hunt. So stay tuned for those settings. Okay, here is the NC Field program. This program is based off of sensitive. Okay, so this program runs off of the sensitive program, and these are the settings that I was using the other day. I'm going to run through this with you guys, what I was actually doing. So again, we're using the sensitive program, and let's go through the settings real quick. So if you go to your discrimination, you'll see I left it at 6.8. If you go to the expert menu, which you would definitely press the up arrow here on the far left hand side, you would see that I was using full tones. I had my offset set at 15 is what I was running it at. You could run it down to 10, but I was using 15 the other day. But 10 or 15 should work just fine. I had 0 bottle caps, and of course I left the regular notch in of 23-24, which is done by default. My silencer was set at 1, and then of course I was using full tones for my tone setting. Let's go back over. Let's look at some of the other settings. I was running my sensitivity at 90. 14, I was running the max, the frequency max was running at 40, not at 14. 14 was with the highly mineralized soil, which it worked really well in that. But in this case, I was running my frequency max at 40 kilohertz. Iron volume I was running at 7. My reactivity I was running at 3. My audio response was set at 4. And then we're back to discrimination. So those were some of the basic settings. Nothing really major that was changed. The frequency max running at 40 was the main thing. And then the offset set at 15 and the silencer running at 1 are probably the major changes that I did to the sensitive program. So if we go over here to, we're going to back out of this screen. If we go over here to our option menu, you will select the button underneath the option menu right there, the up arrow, and we press that. We will see our audio. If we select audio, I've got my speaker turned down right now, but I'm using an audio filter of 1. So that is my audio filter that I'm using. I'm setting it at 1. You can adjust your equalizer how you choose. My audio type is PWM. So I'm running PWM, and that is my main audio type. So that's pretty much it. Nothing major here. Sensitive, I believe, with the 0.71 filters that XP has left on this program, I think helps you in not digging as much iron, and I think it works really good. It works really well in a really highly loaded iron sight. So again, I think sensitive does well. This NC Field program was what I was using the other day on my hunt, and take it out and try it, see if you guys like it. We called it the NC Field program because of course we tested it in a North Carolina field that was highly mineralized, but it can also be applied to high iron concentrated sites as well, and it did extremely well. And y'all saw what I found. You can go back and watch that hunt. I will have that up at the top, so click on that and go watch that video, and you can see me using the NC Field program. Hope you guys are doing great, and hopefully this will help someone if they're interested in trying it. Give it a shot, and I will catch you guys real soon on my next adventure. Take care, everyone. See you soon.